अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं आमना एजुकेशन वाली रेहान कॉलेज फिलोसफी कैंपस की स्टूडेंट हूँ। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है कॉल में फाइंडिंग योर पैशन, हाउ टू डिस्कवर व्हाट truly exercise you on your social media platform.
Walaikum assalam. It sounds like you're really deep into the idea of passion, of when you're looking at social media. Do you feel like you're using it more to find what sparks your interest, or are you trying to figure out how to share what you already love with the world?
What does finding your passion mean to you?
To me, finding your passion is less like a lightning bolt that just hits you and more like a trail of breadcrumbs. It's that feeling of being so locked into something that you forget to check your phone or the time just disappears. It's not always a grand, life changing epiphany. Sometimes it's just the thing that makes you genuinely curious to keep digging. What about you when you're in the zone? What's the thing that actually makes the world go quiet?
How can someone discover what truly excites them?
I think the secret is to stop looking for one big answer and start looking for small clues. You have to be willing to be a bit messy with it, trying things you're actually bad at, following random rabbit holes, and paying attention to what you're naturally drawn to when nobody is telling you what to do. It's usually hidden in the things you do for free just because you love them. Do you feel like you've had moments like that recently?
Why is it important to follow your passions?
Because it's the difference between just getting through the day and actually feeling alive. When you're driven by something you love, the hard parts feel like a challenge instead of a chore. It gives you a kind of natural energy that keeps you going when things get tough. Do you think following passion is a luxury or something everyone should have?
How can social media help people discover their interests?
Social media can be a massive window into worlds you didn't even know existed. It's all about the algorithm. If you start engaging with things that genuinely pique your curiosity, your feed becomes a curated gallery of possibilities. You can find niche communities, watch people master a craft in 60 seconds, or stumble upon a topic that makes you go, wait, I actually want to learn more about that. The trick is using it as a springboard to actually do the thing rather than just watching others do it. Do you find your feed usually inspires you, or does it feel more like a distraction?
What activities make you lose track of time?
For me, it's the deep dives. When I'm connecting dots between two completely unrelated ideas or uncovering a surprising human detail in a story, I lose all sense of the clock. It's that feeling of just one more piece of information that keeps me going. How about you? What's the last thing you did where you completely forgot to check your phone?
What role does curiosity play in discovering passion?
Curiosity is basically the engine. It's what pushes you to ask what if and actually take the first step into the unknown. Without it, you're just following a map someone else drew, but with it, you're the one exploring. Do you consider yourself a naturally curious person?
Can passion change over time? Why or why not?
I'm assuming you mean passions, right? Absolutely, they can. We grow, we learn new things, and our priorities shift. You might be obsessed with one thing at 20 and find it completely uninteresting by 30 because you've outgrown it or found something that resonates more deeply with who you are now. It's a natural part of evolving.
How can social media inspire people to learn new skills?
It's basically like having a global classroom in your pocket. You see someone turn a complex skill into a quick, satisfying clip, and suddenly the barrier to entry feels way lower. It makes the impossible feel attainable when you realize there are thousands of other people learning the same thing in real time. Do you usually find yourself saving tutorials or just browsing for inspiration?
What challenges do people face when searching for their passion?
Mm, One of the biggest hurdles is definitely the fear of picking the wrong thing. People get paralyzed trying to find the perfect passion, not realizing that the process of eliminating what you hate is just as valuable as finding what you love. Then there's the pressure to monetize it, the idea that your passion has to be a career, which can actually kill the joy of it before it even starts. Do you think most people are too scared to fail or just too scared to be bored?
How can hobbies turn into a lifelong passion?
I'm guessing you mean hobbies, right? Usually it happens when a simple interest becomes a way for you to express yourself or solve problems you actually care about. It's that shift where you stop doing it just to pass the time and start doing it because it's a part of who you are. Do you have a hobby that you've stuck with for years, or do you usually move from one thing to the next?
Why is self-reflection important in finding your passion?
Because it's how you separate the noise from the signal. It's easy to get caught up in what looks exciting on a screen or what other people say you'd be good at, but self reflection is the only way to check if it actually feels right in your gut. It's like taking a step back to look at the patterns of your own life and seeing where you've always been drawn. Do you usually trust your instincts or do you find yourself looking for external validation first?
How can social media communities support personal growth?
They give you a sense of belonging that you might not find in your immediate circle, whether it's a group of people obsessed with the same niche hobby or a community of people working through the same academic struggles. Having that shared experience makes the growth feel less lonely. Plus, you get a perspective that challenges your own, which is a huge part of leveling up. Do you feel like you found a community online that actually pushes you to be better?
How can passion improve confidence and motivation?
I'm assuming you mean passions again, since we're on a roll with that topic. When you're doing something you actually love, confidence comes naturally because you're operating from a place of genuine interest and curiosity rather than just trying to perform. Motivation stops being something you have to force and becomes a byproduct of the progress you're making. It's a cycle. The more you enjoy it, the more you do it, and the better you get, which just feeds back into your confidence. Do you feel like your own confidence is tied more to how good you are at something or just to the fact that you're enjoying the process?
What message would you share with young people about following their dreams?
Mm, I'm guessing you mean their dreams, right? My message would be this: don't let the pressure to have it all figured out by 21 kill your curiosity. You don't need a 10-year plan. You just need to be brave enough to follow the things that make you feel alive right now. Most the most interesting people I've heard of didn't find their thing until they tried a dozen other things first. So, stay messy, stay curious, and remember that the path is the point. Does that feel like a message that would resonate with people your age?